We are Westside. At Westside Elementary, we soar. Safety first, only kindness, aim high, and respect yourself and others.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Here's your lunch menu. On February 4th, we will have cheese-filled breadsticks with marinara cup sauce, marinara cup, yogurt bento, frozen mixed vegetables, broccoli, pear cup, choice of fresh fruit.
Did you know that today is Rosa Parks' birthday?
Happy birthday to Rosa! Happy birthday to Rosa! Happy birthday to Rosa Parks! Happy birthday to Rosa Parks! Rosa.
Eyes are on me. So today I am going to do a read aloud, and the book that I am reading is Who Was Rosa Parks? Anyone, before I start reading, is it anyone here know anything about Rosa Parks? Ooh. It can be anything. Now when you raise your hand, it must be a quiet hand, okay? So I like how your hand was up and you were waiting quietly for me to call it. You all had some really good answers. Really good answers. Now, I want you to think about it. Rosa Parks. We even talked about her last year in our Black History program. So I'm going to try you. Can you really loud speak up and say, what do you know about Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks had an unfair loss to Black Americans.
Do you remember where was she when she addressed those unfair laws? Where was she at? What was she riding in when she got in some big trouble for something? Yes.
A bus?
She was on a bus. She was on the bus. And what happened on the bus? Do anybody know what happened on the bus? What did she do? Yes.
The Black Americans got bullied by the white ones.
They got bullied? That's what you said? Okay. So who was Rosa Parks? Every morning, Rosa Parks walked to school. Every afternoon, she walked back home again. There was no school bus to her school. She didn't mind to walk. She was used to it. Often she saw a big yellow school bus roll past.
Rosa Parks was born in 1913 and she died in 2005. Rosa Parks was an activist and writer. Growing up in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa detested the rules of segregation, having to drink from different water fountains and being barred for whites-only restaurants. And in the South, rules for riding the bus were particularly harsh. A black person had to enter through the front door, pay the fare, exit the bus, and then re-enter through a rear door. Each bus had 3 sections: a whites-only section in the front, a black section in the back, and an overflow section in the middle. If the middle was empty, a black person could sit there. But if one person wanted to sit in the middle, every black person would have to get up and stand in the back of the bus. In December 1955, after a long shift at work, Rosa waited for a bus with empty seats and finally got one with a seat in the overflow section. But before long, the white section became full and Rosa and others were asked to move. Enough was enough for Rosa. She refused to relinquish her seat. The bus driver filed charges. Rosa was arrested and jailed. She used one phone call to contact her friends at the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, and NAACP. Rosa was not the first person to fight these laws, and it wasn't even her first time. She has been arrested previously for defying bus rules, but her protest ignited a reaction that caught the attention of the whole country. Martin Luther King Jr. called for a Boy Scout of all public transportation in Montgomery. The Montgomery Bus Boy Scout was a key event of the Civil Rights Movement and set off a chain reaction of protests across the United States. The Boy Scout was eliminated successful. In 1956, the bus system was integrated, but there was still a long way to go in the fight for civil rights. So Rosa continued to work with the NAACP and the Black Power movement throughout her life. Today's reading came from Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History.
What did Debbie say? A Boy Scout?
Yeah, but she meant boycott.
What is a boycott?
Kaden, I'm so glad you asked that question. And you are right. Demi did say Boy Scout. Boy Scout. It is boycott. A boycott is like a strike. A lot of times workers go on a strike or they boycott a decision that their jobs have made, like if they want more money, so they go on a strike and they don't come to work. And so what happens if workers don't go to work? The company lose money, right? So a boycott is a way to get something you want, to fight for something that's right.
I would like to take this time to congratulate
not a Boy Scout,
Mrs. Bolden again for being our Teacher of the Year. Over the weekend,
who are you doing your Black History Project on?
Elijah
Mrs. Bolden,
What have you already found out something about him?
He
were
was
celebrated at the Ocean Center. Don't forget, tomorrow is Read My Shirt Day, so make sure you have a shirt that we can read. Happy Literacy Week and enjoy this wonderful Monday.
Research on
Steve Harvey.
Ooh, I like Steve Harvey. What have you learned about him so far?
So far, I learned that he was an author and an actor and also a former stand-up comedian. I already knew that he was a television and radio presenter.
Okay, what about you?
I'm doing Sasha Banks.
Okay, what?
She is a wrestler, and she was on the Grand stage, and she.
Greenhouse is the best house. If you are ready to start your Black History Project, stop by the media and get your packet.